For many years, I thought actually that somebody is going to save me. Somebody is going to save me from my anxiety, depression, financial stuff, or you name it. And of course, for many years, I've been anxious. I've had my panic attacks, and it didn't get better for a long time. But what if it was basically myself who maybe was not ready, or I was not, I didn't have the right reasons to recover. I didn't have my purpose right. There were many things which played a role, and what could possibly play a role for you too. And all those years I've been using medication until 4 years ago, when I finally set myself free. And in my opinion also, after all, even though I failed 4 times to quit medication, it is not the solution to make your life better, because you're gonna push a ball underneath the water, and when it finally pops back up, it will pop up very, very hard in your face with whatever life struggles you're gonna get. Maybe you're gonna get sick physically, and because your mind is disconnecting in your spirit from your body. You get disconnected from your emotions. You cannot go through your real self. And of course, I know it is very hard to get from the couch. I have been there for many days, and it will feel like you don't want to get up. Even the simplest things are difficult to do, and you don't feel like doing anything. And even though you try to make tiny steps, maybe a few times a week, it feels like you're only making steps backwards, because you're simply not consistent enough in doing tiny stuff. And for me, it felt like maybe years until I finally make progress. But you need to find something which you can hold on to, something you really like. For me, I got a passion about healthy lifestyle, about sports. Sports was always the thing that pulled me back into the right mindset. Like, somehow I knew one day I could set myself free. And that was a really little dot on the horizon for me. Also, therapist. I went to many, and I can tell you the biggest therapist of my life is my grandmother. And life itself is teaching me a lot of things. But you have to be willing to sacrifice things, to fail over and over and over again, day in, day out. You have to be willing, if you're still on medication or anything like that, you have to know the rebound effect will be massive. And any doctor or whatever, or psychiatrist or psychologist, they probably will say to you like, no, you better don't do it. But what is a year or two on a human life? It's not that much. It's worth fighting for, so the rest of your life you can be free. And I have been there myself for too many years, and I wish I had better guidance through my journey to set myself free. And I had to figure it out all myself, how to do it. Because I think nowadays still too many people are on medications, while actually it's only is not fixing the problem yet. The problem is actually still there. And life eventually is very hard when you don't accept consequences of certain actions, and you're just looking for quick fixes. They will never last in the long term. But for me, the turning point was when I said no to myself, no longer. I'm gonna take the responsibility and I'm gonna do this. And no matter what it cost. And I can tell you it cost me a lot. It cost me many years. Financially, I was very unstable for very long. I had to do work I didn't like, but to get some structure throughout my day, it helped me. I had to do many things I don't like, but on the opposite side, the success was been waiting, what I have always wanted. I wanted to be in the mountains, in Asia, somewhere, whenever I had a chance, when I built enough income, at least for a long enough time, to know that I'm really free in my head, to find discomfort and to grow. And that's what I did. As well, cold exposure, breathing exercises really helped me. And what I want to say about cold exposure, me as somebody with anxiety before, I was very, very scared for taking an ice bath because I thought my body, it was special. I probably had another kind of neurotic system inside, or my hormones were working differently, and even my organs, probably I would get a heart attack or anything when I do that, or the breathing exercises. I get probably a psychosis or anything. That's a lot of thoughts I had. But finally I surrendered to it and I did it. And you know, the fear was not there. I felt stronger. And that's how I got in contact with cold therapy, and it helped me massively, tapering off my medication, being consistent, doing something each day I don't like, and I know it's gonna help me, and it helps me to stay calm during the days, because always when I'm getting into a panic reaction, my body now, I teach it in the cold to respond to it. Not to getting into the freeze, but just by acceptance. Accept the situation how it is. Don't make it worse than it is. It's already there, so what can you do? You probably won't die. And I survived many panic attacks, and every time afterwards I think, okay, I survived it. What did actually physically happen to me? And as I look back now, I haven't had any panic attack for years anymore, and I set myself free, even though the rebound effect was massively. But I can say fully proud that I did it, and I wrote my book about it. And right now it's my dream to help many of you people finding your way back towards your true self, getting your identity back. If you're struggling with depression, medication, or anything in life, there's always a way out. And I hit rock bottom like 10x times, maybe more. And I can promise you, there is a way out. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that it is possible to get there, to get where you want to be, even though it seems like very impossible at the start. But just know, every tiny action you'll do each day, it will help you massively in the long run. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this kind of content. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. It's something I really want to be. I want to be like a public speaker, even though my English is still struggling. But I don't think it's like an English or grammar structure problem. It's more a thinking problem. What I'm going to fix in the next 100 or whatever videos. And finding my discomfort, hopefully I can inspire a lot of you. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. If you have any questions or anything what I can help you with, I will be happy to help. I'm just starting off my mission. And my English book is also almost ready yet. I'm still working on it. It's a lot of work, even though I work for 40 hours a week. I do this aside. I have still a tough life, but I'm tough because hard times create a strong man. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hopefully can see you in the next video, and see you soon.